So I got a package from NailzKatKat, and I wanted to unbox it on a video because I've been really excited for it to come, and I watched Natalie's Neat Nails, that's her username. She does unboxing videos, and I just like how excited she gets, and I've been excited for this to come, so that's why I thought it'd be fun to do. So I ordered 4 rubber bases, and I made this order last Sunday, but it didn't ship for a week, so it just came today, Tuesday. And here they are. So it came bubble wrapped and in individual boxes. And I've ordered from them before, so I have 4 rubber bases already. And I also have the long toe tips, but I wanted to get more rubber bases. They're so nice. Okay, so I got Pinky Promise, Natural, Amore, and Bare Minimum. So I'm also gonna swatch them, and then I can compare them to the ones I already have. This is my swatch ring. I already have, this one's Tiara. This one is Grapefruit. This one is Rose Quartz, which looks like that. And then this one is Skin, and I'm actually wearing that right now. It's the base color on these nails. Skin's probably my favorite that I already have, but the one I really wanted was Pinky Promise, and last time I ordered it was out of stock. And that's this one, so I'm like the most excited for this. So let's open them and swatch them. Here it is. I feel like the box is even nicer than the last time that I ordered. Here's Pinky Promise. I feel like, to me, this might be like the perfect pinky nude shade. And the brush is different. I saw she made replacement brushes, but I didn't know these would come with a new brush. Because if I compare, I feel like, I'll show Skin. The brush on this is like wider. So that's like the old brush, I guess. And then to me, this looks like the new brush. It's like a wider paddle brush, if you can see. So I think that'll be nice to see how those brushes perform. Alright, let's get into swatching them. I have swatch sticks. So I bought this pack on Shein, and it came with like 50 in a bag. So I bought like 4 of those and then swatched my whole nail polish collection a few years ago. And as you saw, I'm like almost out of those swatch sticks, so I probably would either have to buy more or stop getting more nail polish. So I write the brand name and the shade name in a fine point Sharpie. And then, since I already have this one open, let's start by swatching Pinky Promise. Just do 1 coat, like a pretty thin layer, because I like for my swatch sticks to kind of show the true opacity. So just in 1 coat, put that on, and then I'm going to put it in the light over here and cure. Probably do 60 seconds. And as that's curing, I'll start with the next shade. So I want to do Amore because it's so pretty. It has little hearts in it, and I thought that would be really nice for Valentine's Day. So that's this one. Look, that's so pretty. Oh wow. the little hearts. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, let's do a swatch. Make sure I get some of the hearts on it. Actually, I need to make sure this isn't too close to the light as that's curing. You don't want it to accidentally cure something that you don't want to. All right, so back to this. We got some hearts on the brush this time. Perfect. You can't really see, it said in the description, this one's a translucent pink base. Doesn't look pink to me. I'm trying to get some of these hearts out. They're stuck to the brush, like the handle. All right, we got a couple on there. You don't want to make it too thick either, so don't want to gloop a bunch of hearts on it. We didn't even get a pink heart on it though. Those aren't coming off. Oh, got one. All right, we'll do one coat first. Cure that for 60 seconds. Let's do natural. I think this would be like another one I would prefer with my skin tone. I think this one I might like more than bare minimum. Bare minimum I feel like might be a little too light, but I wanted that as an option as like a very light sheer base. But this is natural. All right, we'll cure coat 1 of natural. And the last one to swatch is bare minimum. I'll probably do a second coat. I just wanted to do one coat of each and kind of unbox them all as I swatch. So let me wipe this swatch stick. So I learned from the last one what happens if there's any like dirt or fuzzies on it or lint. It helps to have a nice clean surface. All right, so this is bare minimum. I was kind of hoping to do an Instagram live because then I could post it right to my feed after I finish the live and then it's like recorded. But yeah, now I don't even know if I want to put this on Instagram. All right, there's one coat of bare minimum. And Pinky Promise was the first one I swatched, so that's had like several rounds of curing, and that's what that looks like. Oh, these do leave a tacky layer, so if you were using it as a base, you'd probably wipe it off with alcohol or put a top coat over it and then go over it with whatever nail art you're doing. I think anytime a gel polish has a tacky layer, I like to wipe it off with rubbing alcohol. All right, let's do a second coat for Amore. And I think this gives it some dimension. And so you have like a layer of hearts, and then as you apply more on top, it gets like, kind of shows like in the background. Like it feels like dimensional, if you know what I mean. Like the first coat has some hearts, and then you cure it, and then you do a second coat, and then it's like layering to kind of be like dimensional. All right, second coat of natural. Oh, so the reason I wanted to order these is because she was doing a sale for 20% off, and Pinky Promise was in stock, and I'd been wanting to get that one, so I thought this was my chance. And then I was hoping it would come like last week because I wanted to do my back to school nails with one of my new rubber bases, but I did these before the package came, so I just used Skin, one that I already had. But now it's exciting that when I do a new set, I can use one of my new base colors. Alright, this is coat 2 of Bare Minimum. I think I'll have to see when I use it on my nails, but Bare Minimum seems pretty sheer. Well, you can build up the coverage, but what I mean is the color is so light that when I put it on my nail, I feel like it's not gonna give a lot of opacity. I don't know, I'll have to see once I start actually using them on my nails. But now I have them all swatched. I'll cure those all, and then once they've all cured, I'll wipe them off with alcohol and then add them to my swatch ring. So I think her rubber bases are very high quality. They look so pretty, they apply beautifully, and they make really nice bases. So here's the first 4 I had. This was my order from almost 2 years ago now. I got these like November 2023. And then this is my recent order from just last week. And now I have 8 of her rubber bases. I'm so happy because that really helps build my collection and gives a lot of more options and variety when choosing a base color. And just like depending on what colors you want to use or what kind of look you're going for, you have so much to choose from. Wow, they look so nice all lined up together. If you haven't tried this brand, I would really recommend it. And I'd also recommend following her on Instagram because the tutorials she makes are really nice. And like different nail designs she shows give inspirations for like different seasons, like what fall nails can I do. She has done a lot of cute holiday nails, and she's just really good at nail art. I think like the design she does, this kind of is inspired by the design she does. Like she does pretty French tips, and then she'll do some accent nails. I like when she does flowers, French tips, and Valentine's nails are so cute. So that's why I'm excited to have this, because when it becomes Valentine's month, I'm going to use this and it's going to be so cute. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.